Hey, no. I'm going to embrace this. I'm the prick in the middle, all right? And I'm coming hard and aggressive.
Prick. They rhyme. That's cool.
Yeah, whatever. So, how you doing? Welcome back to the third episode.
3, baby, 3.
Third episode of 2 Micks and a Wop. I almost said 3 Micks. I was riding on the 3.
Yeah, the Micks, the pricks, and the dicks. And...
So, you got a Wop here. That was for the 2 Micks to say, oh, I got a left Mick here, oh, you got
a right Mick
here.
Already,
well, whatever, but yeah.
Anyway, milestone, 3rd episode.
Absolutely.
Dude, 3 is my favorite number since fucking forever.
I can't believe we've made it this far.
Dude,
me as well. I can't believe either.
Everything happens at 3s. I fucking love it.
To me, this, you know what? I want to stop the 3 because this episode is all about 3, and I want it to be special.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, I'm going to have notes every time I come to the table now, from now on, until things start rolling smoothly, and we have segments or whatever our plans are. Maybe people actually start emailing, stuff like that. When it starts rolling, then the notes will go. But for now, I think that every episode will have a recap and maybe touch on things that maybe from previous episodes that maybe we missed, forgot, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Things that were unsaid or what have you.
For instance, you said broad. Since you did make a phone call to my mom, she hates that fucking word broad.
Really? Yeah. A lot of people do.
Yeah,
okay. I'm never going to stop using it. So just a heads up out
broad,
there,
right?
just a heads up out there. Get ready to hear that word broad a lot. With that being said, the last episode was very aggressive, and I enjoyed it. And I promise, I was listening, and I was kind of a prick at some points. And I promise you guys, 3 times, I promise you, I will always be that prick. 3. All right? It's nuts. So, notes. First off, let me just say this too. We're going to pop this out. It's going to be on in the details of the video. It's going to be on the video. 2mixandawop@gmail.com. Shoot us an email, whatever the hell you want.
I believe we got 1 email for this round.
Yeah, we got 1 email, right. And there's a contest. We'll talk about that a little bit later. So, my first note, I'm going to go back to my previous notes on episode 2, which talked about episode 1. So we're going 1, 2, 3 episodes back. Back to the mummy being the female mummy being your number 1 character. Was that right? Was that correct?
Yeah.
I had a I just had a follow-up question.
Wrap up tape does.
Can you name that movie?
Female mummy, dude.
That was the name of it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, who starred in it?
The female.
You tell me anything that happened in that movie.
She was wrapped up.
All right, that's what I thought. All right, I want to bounce to you for a second, Left Mick, because I was listening.
That's nice.
Did you make the OnlyFans or 2 Micks, 1 Mop, 1 Mike? You had said about that.
No, I haven't gotten around to it.
All right, well,
sorry.
That's okay, but I was thinking, and I'm sure Right Mick will definitely agree that you should probably make the Instagram. We made some Facebook pages, which we're going to plug right now. We got 2 Micks and a Wop fan group. It's a Facebook group.
I am far in belief that, okay.
Man, that does stink.
Mark Zuckerberg was like, it did stink.
Yeah, that was nasty. I'm trying to hold it together.
Fucking mouth.
Okay, I think Mark Zuckerberg's trying to hold us against each other. He's like Micks versus Wops. They say he's more like Micks versus Wops. Because he won't even let us spell out the word WOP.
As a matter of fact, I wanted to talk about that too.
Mark Zuckerberg.
2 Micks and a Wop. Say it. It's 2 Micks. That is our page. 2 Micks and a
Wop.
Do you guys remember Brothers Grunt? The dudes that would poop on the toilet in MTV? I hear it in my head like they would say it. Whoop. 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 2 Micks and a whoop. Whoop.
I'm convinced Zuckerberg's a Micks fan, though, not a Wop, because he let us spell our names right.
Does that mean he's a fan of you guys, or does that mean he doesn't give a shit about you guys because Mick is a derogatory term? and politically correct nowadays.
Good spin, so he cares more about the WAP.
Absolutely.
He's like, you can't say WAP. You're gonna say WAP.
Yeah, there's some fucking WAP in the line that was like, we're not gonna have no fucking WAPs on our pages.
Well, I feel good about it because Mixer always gets shit on fucking forever.
I'm fucking pissed.
Fucking Zuckerberg.
It's funny. I'm pissed because I can't put WAP. You can't put WAP on there.
Well, luckily we say that with the fan page.
Yeah, 2 Mix and a WAP fan group. That is spelled correctly, and we interact a lot on there. So feel free to jump on Facebook and interact there with us.
Oh, quite cleverly, I must add, with the clovers.
All right, and these notes, forgive me, my writing is... I'm going to put a picture up here for you guys to see. It's straight chicken scratch. And it's like sporadic and all over the place with no...
Wow, sporadic!
But I know where it's going, what I mean. So, but you got us on Instagram, right, left? Right, left.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. He's got it. Left Mix going to be putting together an Instagram for us.
I did what I did. I'm done doing it.
All right, and my last, I think this is my last recap. No, I got two more things.
I bet you do.
While I'm on left, I'll stay on you for a second, left.
This is where he tries to belittle us.
No. This is going to be great.
Oh, positive vibe. Okay.
It is. So, left Mick.
Yeah.
You are a DJ, correct?
I guess.
I mean, it's what you do.
The whole comes.
I'm not saying you're the greatest. I'm not saying you're terrible. I'm saying you are a DJ and you know your way around the ones and twos.
I suppose.
So, can you put together a Sanford and Mumford remix for us? Maybe for one of these episodes? Because, we had talked about that. You had actually brought it up. And I was thinking, how fucking cool would that be if the left Mick fucking put together a little fucking 1 minute blurb?
Oh, wait, but you're
Sanford
on this copyright thing.
It's not copyright if it's a remix.
Okay, I can hold you to that.
Right? Isn't that how it works?
It's not a copyright if it's a remix, right?
We can look into that. We'll look into that. Okay. We'll get back to you on that. Okay. And if anything, we'll put it on our Facebook fan page, and then that doesn't matter.
All right, boom.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's something I thought would be pretty cool. And what was the last one? You, actually, right, Mick?
Yes.
I wanted to apologize. In retrospect, I didn't put the picture of you in your shirt up there. Now,
you already said you weren't going to do that.
Well, I did, and that's why I want to peel the curtain back, because to me, that was funny. And honestly, I kind of like the shirt in the picture better than yours. Oh. Yeah, and you probably like yours better because it's yours.
Yeah.
I thought the one that I put up was more vibrant. And that, to me, was the joke. That I was going to find one that was the same, but a little bit better. And I thought it was a little bit better.
I don't get it. I'm thinking, he just reacted a little. Or DJ can do that, too, you know, horn low.
Which actually brings me to another thing. We will eventually do video. But that won't be until at least we have a following of a little bit, or like.
Well, I do hear the listeners now up to at least 3 listeners. So
I know we have some listeners in secret, and that's cool, man. Keep listening in secret.
Well, yeah,
love
them secrets.
Right, I'm cool with that.
The secret tells all.
Right, but we will do video eventually, but I don't think it'll be anytime soon that we would ever do live,
because I like to keep the shit to the sitcom. This is all really about.
Well, bro, see, that's why I love you, because that's what I really wanted to talk about, and that's why this is episode 3, because 2 Mix and a WAP is not this podcast. No. 2 Mix and a WAP is not a podcast.
No.
2 Mix and a WAP is a sitcom in the making, and we decided that
part finally faded, right?
It faded a while ago.
Why, you got another one on deck?
No, well, maybe.
I hope not, man.
I'm not feeling it, but...
That was brutal. You're all the way over here on the left, and that... it followed.
Yeah, I got a mouthful of it, man.
Yeah.
Yes!
Chunky.
They got
gross.
See very much.
We decided that, the sitcom's going to take a minute to get up and running. We're writing, we're putting some things together, and we figured, hey, while we're doing it, why not do a podcast? Now, me and Right Mick kind of gotten a little creative disagreement about it, because initially I told him, fuck no. Why are we going to do a podcast when nobody knows who the hell we are? Most people do podcasts after they have some kind of a following, from a show, from doing stand-up, from something like that.
But me being used to always being against the grain, fuck it. And it's also a good way to keep being creative on the way to, as we're still writing all the creativeness.
And I've come around to that. I really have, and I think
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, I wanted to say that too. I really, not only do I enjoy the podcast and doing the podcast, but I think it was a really good idea.
Well, that sincereism from the WAP actually comes to you from, did you know that bad breath and poop are related? Yes, it comes from a gut ache that you may have. But, there's a cure for this now. It's called a new product called Zoo Poo. Thank you. Thanks to Zoo Poo, you'll be using less dude wipes. And I'll have more dude wipes on the shelf. Thank you.
2 Micks and a Wop at gmail.com. We're having a contest. And we're giving away a prize. If you can, and basically, if you can email us, and if you go on our YouTube and you listen to episode 2, and you find the 2 audio blips or audio fuck-ups, and you email us and let us know where they're at or what we're talking about or whatever like that, you get a prize. And if you email us at
2Mix
with those at gmail.com. If you email us the answer and the elitist bonus,
oh yeah, that's right,
you get
autograph.
A double prize.
Autograph with a prize.
You know, I will give you the autograph either way, but the elitist bonus,
well, autograph's gotta be on the prize.
The autograph will be on the prize regardless. For even if someone doesn't get the elitist bonus.
Shit, what are they gonna get?
Are we gonna tell them? I don't think we should tell them.
Well, how many bites have you had even attempting?
None. Not one.
Maybe they should get warmed up to a little something.
It's something economical.
Oh, many uses. But also autographed.
And as far as the bonus elitist answer,
yeah, not telling you at all.
Yeah, none of your business.
Yeah, boof.
None of your business. Now, Left Mick, how you feeling?
Good.
Yeah?
I guess.
You all right?
Yeah.
You're kind of quiet over there. What you need a drink? You need some pills? You need
DMT.
You know what? You know what I was thinking. Speaking of left
DMT.
and left and right mix, I was thinking about this. I'm right-handed, so it's a good thing that the left Mick is on the left side, because he would probably start thinking other things if he was on the right side by my right hand. But none of those things wouldn't happen. Just understand, and you too.
So I'm your right hand Mick.
But they're not happening. But I'm not worried about you thinking about it. It's happening.
What's happening?
Nothing. Nobody knows.
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know.
He wrote it down. He knows that.
Oh shoot! I forgot.
We forgot to build up for that one.
No. I forgot. There was one last recap I forgot to say.
Now it's negative.
No, I know. It's about your mom's segment. I almost think that should be a segment all the time.
Oh, really?
We're gonna have to maybe work out some bugs and kinks, but I think we should call her often. That seemed to be a really good response.
Yeah, that did get a good response.
For sure. And I enjoyed it.
Such a cute, little, beautiful woman. Like, she's so great.
So
Let's call her now.
Well, I do believe we ended the last episode with, is he cut? Is he not cut?
well, the problem is, and that's another thing too that was in my notes in my chicken scratch. No more pauses, man. If we have to check out a video, we're gonna do it before we start, because after we unpaused, because you didn't know we paused.
I just took a piss.
After I don't know. I felt like everything fell apart, and it was strange, and we just.
I took a piss. It was kind of a cool outro. Just hearing you.
I did enjoy the outro. But like I felt like if we didn't pause it, I felt like it would have went on for another 15, 20 minutes, maybe even 30. because we were on a roll.
Trying to take it to the phone right now, so if you leave me a message.
Oh, let's leave her a message.
I will get back to you as soon as I can.
Well,
Thanks.
Left Mick brought it up about me being cussed.
Yeah, sure.
What am I doing? Why are you putting me on the spot like this? What am I?
That is what we do. We put Left Mick on the spot.
You got
This
something to
is
say.
What do I have to say?
this is Two Micks and a Wop calling Right Mick's mom, leaving a voicemail, and we just wanted to say that we really enjoyed speaking with you, and we would like to make it.
And like 3 listeners also enjoyed that.
Absolutely, we got good feedback, and we would like to make this make this a thing. We'll give you a call bi-weekly. So let us know. Give us a call.
Love you, Mom. Oh, this is also on air. As you did not answer.
Oh shoot! It's a good thing you said that at the end. I think you have to. It's by law. You have to let people know.
Oh, as we did.
Yeah. But once again, it doesn't matter. That's another good thing that we don't go live. I get the chance to edit, listen through, compress some things. Because honestly, if we just recorded live, it would sound shitty compared to what I press us into. You know what I mean?
The band Rush has a song called Half the World. Such true words. And
Never heard it.
oh, great song.
I'm a Rush fan as well. I probably would enjoy it.
Yeah, Rush, top 5 band. Oh, speaking of top 5s, can I get to the email we did get?
Absolutely.
Okay, we had an email from one Natalie.
Dropping names.
Oh, do we not say? Oh,
I don't know.
We said Puma for the first one.
Right. Well, I mean, we just said Puma. You dropped first and last. Well, we'll get back to her. We'll figure. You might hear beeps. You might not. But either way, go on.
I love hearing you guys bullshit. Same as ever. I got a top 5 for you. Top 5 reasons the 3 of you guys aren't doing top 3s instead. It just makes sense. LOL. And how healthy for episode 3?
What does this say in my notes right here?
Top 3, 0, blah, blah.
That's an S. Top 3s from now on.
Very nice. Very nice.
That's funny. See, that's
I
one.
mean, you're channeling this voice saying very nice, and I'm not sure where it's coming from. Very nice, very nice.
It's funny. That's how. I don't want to say professional.
3 is just who we deeply are anyway.
Absolutely.
It was the first episode. You said something about top 5. People like that.
Well, and that's what I'm thinking, like professional, like podcasts, like sports podcasts and shit I listen to or whatever.
I'm thinking you may have to explain number 2 dot on 3 now.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Go ahead. Start it.
Number 2 dot on 3.
Wait, how can we explain number 2 dot on 3 if they don't even know 3?
Because 3 is 1.
No.
Oh, it's not. A wise man once told me 3 is 1, 1 is 3. This is the 3rd episode.
1 is 3. 3 isn't 1. 3 is 3.
3 is fucking 3.
3 is 3.
See? So why do I explain it if you remember better?
You said number 2 dot on 3. I'm just talking about plain old 3. You're talking the numeric system? You want to get into the numeric system right now?
The top 3 numeric parts of the system.
All right. Number 1 is not 1. 1 is not a number. 1 is a costume that 3 wears.
Deep.
It's the truth.
Whoa.
It's the truth. And 2 is its own number. 2 is something special.
But it has a dot.
Well, it has a dot on 3. But
Possibly.
it doesn't matter.
And that doesn't even have to be all the time.
We're just looking at 1, 2, 3. Okay? 1 is not a number. 1 is number 3 in disguise. 1 is not 1. 1
And
is
it's not
3.
the loneliest number, it's 3.
Yeah, it's like he's wearing a mask.
Aye.
He went to the Halloween pop-up store and he got himself a number 1 mask.
What's Halloween store we went to? Like something called
Probably Spirit.
Spirit, yeah.
Is there, I mean, they buried every other one.
Nice. So Spirit Halloween 1 is 3.
And 2 is the only number that 2 is the only number besides 3. Because 2 is its own number. 2 is something special, a couple, a pair. 2 is 2. But 3 is 3, and 3 is the most powerful number in the world.
Exactly.
And everything else just beyond that is 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, or 3, 3, 3, 3. Like what? Like, well, how do you say that? That doesn't...
Well, Lefnick has 3s in his 669. You want to explain this?
Me?
Lefnick. 669?
What's there to explain?
How the 3s are in there?
I mean, there's 6, 6, and 9, which is made of 3s.
What if 6 were 9?
Was that good?
669 is actually number 2. That breaks number 2 down on 3, man. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3.
So back to recap from the top 5s, which are only going to be 3s now from episode 1. You said Beetlejuice is 3. You really meant Beetlejuice is 1.
Right. Beetlejuice is Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is 3.
Beetlegeist.
Is
You just said it 3 times.
where is he?
Turn around and look behind you.
Oh, he's going to wait till the podcast is done.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
This is to popularity.
Who knows? Who knows? Maybe maybe we'll hear what do you call that? An EP
EPA?
EAP
ESP?
EVP Electronic Voice Phenomenon. Electronic Voice Phenomenon.
You must go pee. 3D.
So, I only have 2 more things in my notes. I have email spread out randomly in little spots throughout here. So, like,
You
make
must
sure we
say
drop the
email.
email. 2 mix and a wop at gmail.com.
Mix and a wop
The
at
number
gmail.com.
2. The number 2 mix and a wop at gmail.com. All together, all spelled out. So I wanted to let you guys know I am excited to tell you, and I'm sorry that I didn't do it before this podcast. I have a lot of things going on lately.
As of late.
Yeah.
He's maybe taken aback to some of this as of late
Yeah.
stuff going on.
Yeah. I've been up for like almost 48 hours straight. It's all right. We're good. We're all right.
Hey, you can take it aback. It's all right.
And yeah, take it. Taken back.
Taking it back, yes.
Taken back.
Yeah, taking it back.
So, but anyway, I'm excited to tell you guys, and I'm sorry that I didn't get to do it before this podcast, but I am doing an experiment.
What is this experiment?
The TP in the freezer experiment.
It's going to be rough, trust me.
It's not going to be rough. Why do you think it's going to be
It's not
hard?
going to be like a dude wipe. Dude wipe is so
no.
refreshing.
Why do you think toilet paper is going to mysteriously get hard in the
Well, I
freezer?
wonder why dry, hard, cold air. Why? God. I can't wait. We need this experiment done visually. Okay?
What, you want me to put my camera right up in there?
No. That make too.
Oh, take video of putting the toilet paper in the
That make you glad to be the one to videotape this.
Put the toilet paper in the freezer.
Why are you volunteering me for all this nonsense?
Get him!
Is it
Gotta do
nonsense?
the, gotta
Get
do
'em.
the Instagram.
Get him! Well,
That was a lot.
Make a mix. Now I gotta
But you did talk
film the
about it.
TP in the freezer.
Oh, you saying you don't want to do none of this? What would you like to do? Let's see. Okay. 2 minutes all by yourself and go. What do you want to do?
Leave me alone.
For 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Nice. I believe the timer says 24. Go. Other than his laughing, you got 2 minutes. Let's hear you. We're leaving you alone. You're being left alone right now. What are you doing with this time?
oh my god, I don't know if I can laugh for 2 minutes.
But you're not leaving me alone. You're talking to me.
So we want crickets for 2 minutes. Now we're almost at 2:24:30, and minute and a half to go. Go.
Dead air!
Good movie.
Show! It's a show.
It's a good movie too.
Whew.
All right, fine. Pay attention to me.
All right, let's go.
Done. What? What am I doing?
We're recording a podcast.
Oh, I know that.
All right, you got like a minute left. Nothing but you. We're quiet for now. No laughing, nothing. Go. Okay, maybe some laughing.
All right,
I'll twiddle my thumbs.
I'm done. I'm going home.
So, really?
What?
All that time, you can do anything. That's what you choose?
Yeah.
I have
Under
to-
pressure, man.
I have to say,
Under pressure.
it's insane to me.
I'm still twiddling my thumbs, though.
Is this how our podcasts are going to go? Because in retrospect, the first one was so much like this one, like
Right.
like a chill, spacey.
Not quite Space Cadet-y.
No. I wanted that those blank spaces. The second one was like we were the end of Scarface and we were all diving in Tony Montana's desk.
The world is yours.
You know what I mean? Like, it was crazy and energetic, and we were all talking over each other and
Go!
jokes and rardy-rars. So, all right.
It was a long day today, man. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. It's
Come on.
no, dude.
Bullshit.
Honestly, I almost said fuck it, and I told you guys. It's funny because I messaged you guys. Fuck it, I'm still gonna do it, and then
So, dude, why say they're flushable? Some people say, why are you going to flush them anyway?
yeah, I
Okay.
said that shit.
Understandable. Fine.
See,
You
this
do
is what I
wipe,
wanted
don't
to
flush
talk
with
about.
it. Dude, wipe.
This is what I wanted to talk about. Me and you.
Wipe with a flushable, but don't
Because-
wipe it and flush it.
Because Grandpa Right Mick over here is not tech savvy, so like while we're doing things in the podcast, we actually have to look up things on Google. That's
Oh, I
up to
was
me
looking
and
up
you.
the first female mummy.
Oh, I
movie.
can't
And
even-
according to this, like
Oh, that's it.
the only like female mummy
Mm-hmm.
was from the 2017 movie, the Tom Cruise Mummy.
Bullshit.
But that's that.
Okay, I will defunk this shit on episode 4 because, you know, dead air. Well, speaking of dead air in the movie, it was Otis from House of Corpses. His real name is
Sid Haig.
everyone. No,
No, not Sid Haig.
Sid Haig, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know,
Whatever.
What? Who?
Otis, motherfucking.
Pork chop, chop top, Bill Mosley. Yeah.
Bill Mosley. Okay,
I said pork chop.
Bill Mosley's in a movie called Dead
House.
Air. Next,
Bull.
Bull.
House.
House.
House. The horror movie House.
So no, this is Dead Air. Bill
Bull.
Mosley.
Bull.
Bill.
Bull.
Bill.
Bull.
Bill.
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 Bull.
Bill.
Okay.
Mosley. From House of Corpses, most people know him from that, and yeah, a lot of other shit. He's in a movie, very underrated, Dead Air. Check it out. 3 seconds of dead air for him. Thank you.
Dead air.
Damn, that was loud.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to see.
Fucking
That's why editing comes in
God
because
damn it,
you
right
guys
there.
won't know this, but he slammed his hand on the computer desk
Just
pretty
straight
hard,
confidence of love for, you know,
and it spiked and peaked the shit out of the
it
microphone.
did the opposite of dead air.
But you won't know, or maybe you will. Maybe I'll leave it. Maybe you got earbuds in and it'll just pop your ears off and you hate us even more.
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
nobody's listening, so maybe it doesn't matter either
Maybe
way.
next time you're playing with balls, you'd be like, I'm going to caress that right one a little bit more than normal.
So now let's get back to our flushable, our flushable wipes. Really flushable, because I did some research while you were explaining your research, which actually I did as well, because I couldn't find any movie that was like specifically a female mummy movie that was like mainly the female mummy. Or
What do you
whatever.
mean mainly?
Here,
mainly?
blood from the mummy's tomb from 1971.
Thank you. I was going to say there was one from the 60s too, I believe.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Mummy's
missed that.
Tomb.
You got to
Mummy's
dig
Tomb.
deep. You got to dig deep for that. You know why?
There's this one
Because
Yeah.
mummies fucking suck.
Let's try and defunk the mummies because, you know.
Well, anyway, what I was going to say is back to flushable wipes. I did some research. Are flushable wipes really flushable? Flushable wipes can technically, physically be flushed. However, while they might make it through the curved part of your toilet, they are likely to get stuck in the drain pipe or build up over time and cause a clogged drain. Flushable wipes do not fall apart when they are wet.
Huh. I wonder if toilet paper in the freezer does. Doubt it. It's gonna scratch the fuck out of your ass though.
Why does he think it's going to scratch, man?
Dude, I
All
wonder
right,
why.
let me tell you something. All right, let me ask you this: if you put a blanket in the freezer, okay,
It's hard, yeah.
it gets hard.
Oh, yeah. You haven't done it.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I'm not talking a wet rag.
Wait,
There's a
when
difference
have you done
between
this?
You never put a blanket
It
in the
doesn't have
freezer?
to be wet.
No.
Okay.
No.
Really?
Like on a hot day, put a blanket in the freezer, get under a
Or it's
blanket.
like a wet towel.
See, and then what? The
then
wet
it gets
towel
hard.
gets because it's
it's
wet.
wet.
Right. Toilet paper is not wet. It's not going to get hard.
It's gonna
No,
get
not at all.
No.
I think no matter how much he videotapes your bloody ass as you wipe, you're still gonna say, "Well, my ass is gonna get bloody anyway."
Now
'cause
I'm
it
volunteering
was the
to-
brand of toilet paper right then.
You know what? My ass is just bloody anyway, so that doesn't count.
Well,
I'll
see-
be honest. I got fucking nothing to hide. I'm an honest dude.
I'm not.
I
feeling
take
your
pride in
butthole.
honesty. No, nobody is taping my fucking
Thank
butthole.
God.
We can tape a video going to the freezer, putting the toilet paper in. We'll have a video of it going out, me going into the fucking toilet. If you want a video of like opening the door and seeing me on the toilet and like maybe actually doing the motion, you know, without seeing my fucking cock and balls or ass or any of that shit, I'm okay with
Well, we
that.
gotta see the bloody ass up. We have must see. You can cover the balls up with a dude wipe. But you know, it's gonna show.
Are you gonna pay me, motherfucker,
For what?
for showing my asshole to the world?
That's the OnlyFans.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We're just talking about it now. This is really gonna be an episode. You didn't know this? It's already have written.
So do you like think? Do
Oh,
think,
you mean the sitcom?
Oh, yeah.
Now you're blowing sitcom episodes?
Scratch that, cut that, scratch
What the
that,
fuck
cut
is
that,
wrong
cut
with
that,
this
cut
dude?
that.
Oh no, I'm saying that this is going to be a little blip we're going to fucking record and put on YouTube for sure. Share on the fan page. That'll be just a little family friendly, fun little video.
Well, on that note, I'd like to remind the viewers, which I believe we're up to 3 now. April 2nd is World Autism Awareness Day. I believe it's good for the world to take this into heart. If you got extra money around, donate to your local autism charities. Please do that. I will help you and assist in doing this more in the future.
Absolutely.
April 2nd is the first awareness day coming up soon.
Oh yeah. Now, Left Mick has got a strange look on his face,
Just wondering where that came from.
and that's what I was going to ask you. Do you want to tell him?
Oh, I'm random as shit. I just do random shit. I like when I stump people over. It's like, oh shit, what you doing now? What? Gut ache and poop comes to the same shit? What? Autism? My brother is actually autistic, and it's just something close to me and my family and my heart.
Okay.
See, and that's
That makes
something.
sense.
That's something I wanted to. I went back and forth a lot. As you can see, I wrote episode 3 something special, and I went back and forth a lot about what is this going to be about this episode? How? So let me ask you this: just as far as us goes and going forward in this podcast, not the sitcom, in this podcast.
Yes.
How much do we peel back the curtain?
Fuck if I know. We're all just 3 here working it. I mean, we can't give this fucker 2 minutes to do shit because, you know, we see it's maybe used. I
Well,
don't know. You
what
tell
I'm
me.
saying is, this is what I'm saying. Okay, we have all been down some crazy fucking roads, all 3 of us, right? And
Right.
there are some things that are sensitive to all 3 of us. And the thing is realistically, 3 listeners out there, I'm sure that if we talked about certain topics, we could turn into blubbering idiots. I don't necessarily want that, but at the same time, I'm okay with peeling back the curtain a little bit and letting people know who we really are.
Yeah, slowly but surely. We'll throw a little
just,
bit out
right,
there.
just little things here and there, just kind of like what you just did. It's weird. It's really weird. It's actually to quote my pops, rest in peace, as I'm wearing his shirt.
Yeah.
It's unfucking believable how pretty much identical episode 1 and episode 3 are. Like, it's very strange.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean, in listening back to 1.
But we haven't listened back to this one yet.
But I already know because I'm hearing it live in my head.
Because you're there.
You're right. I'm here.
I wish I was here to hear it.
I know.
That'd be cool.
Well,
Space Cadet.
you got to get ahead of yourself.
Fuck.
Just keep moving.
Gotta get some head on myself.
Keep moving.
Somebody got to give me. Oh wait, what was it?
So
yeah. So okay,
I-
that's me getting them.
So
Just putting my thing out there. Autistic awareness. I'm sure you guys will drop shit in the future on stuff.
oh, for sure.
So
for
yeah,
sure.
obviously.
So let's get back to the fun stuff, because I thought that we could each pick since the writer in mentioned top threes, and since we are since we are staying from top threes from now on, I think we should do a top three, and it's going to be a real easy one.
Okay.
Okay.
Top three of your gasoline stories.
Oh yeah, we mentioned that a little bit.
Absolutely. We talked about it in the second one, and I'm like, man, I know there's been multiple occasions where all three of us have done some really, really, really dumb shit with gasoline.
Okay, mine's gonna be
I
out
know
of
I did
order.
one of them with you.
I was just gonna say, speaking of Natalie, mine's gonna be out of order, but we were partying at an old friend's house, Bloody Lung.
Oh, that's one of mine too.
That's one of
See,
your-
all right, that's not fair, because two of mine
How about all
are
of us
probably...
just say one, and that'll be three? For the first one. How about I'm just gonna say this one, and you help me
Let's
along
just,
with it?
how about fuck the numbers? We just tell some gasoline stories, because yes, this is definitely one.
Gasoline Alley.
All right, hold on. Before he gets into this one, I want to get into this one first, because
Yeah, you probably got better details.
This is a little shorter. No, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about a different one with me and you.
Oh.
When we were having a fire, it was just me and you down on the beach. When I used to live in this apartment complex when I was a kid.
Okay.
That had like a, what was it, probably a 25, 30
That
foot
awesome
drop
rock
off.
wall.
It was a huge drop off that
Yeah.
went down to this like rock wall and all these rocks and stuff. We'd chill down by the lake and have fires.
Yeah.
And one time we were down there, it was just me and Wag. I don't think there was anybody else there. And
We entertained ourselves a lot.
we had a gallon of gasoline. And we were putting that gasoline in our mouth and spitting it into the fire like fire spiders do, but with actual kerosene or whatever. No, we were doing it with real gasoline into a fire standing on a rock. Because, you know, gasoline, that
They were
shit
trained
goes up
professionals.
quick.
We are not.
Absolutely not. And trained professionals don't use gasoline.
I was
That's how
most-
you know we're not trained professionals.
I was most.
I've worked with trained professionals. So was Left Mick.
I was most likely very drunk in doing it. So hey,
And I wasn't. What's worse? I don't know. You know. I know.
Yeah,
we
I
know.
know.
We don't
We
need to
all
talk about
know.
it. And you know what? That's funny. I did want off subject real quick. Just
yeah.
segueing while it's on my mind. I think it's funny. It's fun to do a podcast because if we talk about things that we do like at a social gathering or a party or a restaurant or a pub, people would be like, man, those dudes are fucking crazy. Like, these guys are out of their mind. But if you do it on a podcast, you're just on a podcast. You're just telling stories on a podcast. You know what I mean?
I don't get it, though.
It's funny. It makes it feel like somewhat normal.
Hey,
like it's
Lesnick,
normal.
what's he talking about? What's he saying right now?
Do you know what I mean?
I wasn't listening. I was trying to like think of
Gas stories?
gas stories, and I really don't have any.
Come on, man.
I really don't. I'm thinking.
Well, it was spur of the moment. I mean,
I know it was further. I
He
should have
hurt
gave you
himself.
guys a heads up on it.
no, fuck that. He hurts himself when he thinks, but that was awesome. Like, what did we do exactly? How did it turn out?
The party?
Fun as fuck? No, just me and you.
Oh yeah, it was pretty fun. Like that's what we stood on the rock. We had the rock, one of those like 5-foot ones.
Yeah.
We had to stand on that and spit it because gasoline fucking goes up. We almost burned our faces. We laughed,
Fun.
and then we did it again, and that's all I really remember. Honestly, I couldn't tell you anything else from that night. I couldn't tell you what day of the week it was. I
got
couldn't
more
tell you
gasoline. Let's use
nothing.
it all.
I just know we had a gallon of gas and we were putting it in our mouth and spitting it in a fire off a 5-foot rock.
Okay, so most people remind me of my stories because, you know, I'm old and I drank a lot during them. So I'm glad you also remember this one. From my recollection,
Oh man.
we were in Buddy's backyard. I believe there's a tent. There was lots of gasoline involved.
There's gasoline, not
His
just
whole
gasoline. There was gasoline. There was lighter fluid.
Oh.
There was fucking
His whole backyard was.
No. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get ahead of yourself. Let me take over as the storyteller here.
Please do, 'cause-
Okay? Because how this all started, we're all outside hanging out, so whatever,
It
little
was
gathering,
fun. So fun.
and Wag, right, Mick, gets the lighter fluid. And he says, "Watch this, dude." and he pours it on his head.
Oh, yeah.
And he lights his head on fire.
Why not?
And we're all like, whoa, Jesus Christ, oh, his fucking head's on fire. And when I say on fire, it was fucking on fire, man. like a fire. He was wearing a fire helmet. And I will never forget this. It's burned in my image. And I have a terrible memory. I forget a lot of things.
Really?
I forget most things, but there are some things that you never forget. All right? And I will never, ever forget this. He's wearing this fire helmet for probably a good 15 seconds. And I'm like, Jesus, your fucking head's on fire. So he puts his hand on his head and starts going back and forth from the back of his head to the front of his head. Like he's trying
now,
to.
the Wop is demonstrating with his own head.
Yeah,
he's going
because I'm trying to like
forehead to the back of the neck.
I'm doing
forehead
it
to the back of the neck. It's
right, like almost like if you were like if you got really short hair and you just got out the shower and you're fucking trying to get the wet out your hair, you know, like back and forth.
That water's.
And he did this, and I shit you not, above his hand, the flame was like 3 inches higher as it moved back and forth.
So fuckers adding to the flame, not getting rid of it.
And mind you, everybody's just standing and staring at him. And obviously the dude's trying to put his fucking head out, and it's not going out, and nobody's fucking doing anything. So I tackle the guy and put a fucking, what was it? It was a
frozen blanket?
Sleeping bag.
Sleeping bag.
It was sleeping bag.
It was a sleeping bag, because we had a tent out there and sleeping bags, and I believe the women were watching Poison that night. They were coming back to watch us or hang out with us, and I think they came back to a show.
He said the women, the broads.
The broads and skunksters. Sorry, Mom.
So you got to understand, I don't know, like from the head wave until the wake up the next morning, there was a lot of bits and pieces I don't remember.
Oh, okay. The whole backyard was torn.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I remember, like, people playing with the fluid and playing with the gas and getting this fire going and fucking... I remember waking up the next morning. Now, this was in Hammond, Indiana.
Yes.
Did you say that already?
No, I said Bloody's house.
Okay, yeah, this was in Hammond, Indiana.
Bloody Love's backyard.
So, and, you know, we live in Kenosha, Wisconsin. So we drove out to Hammond, Indiana, hang out with our, you know, musician friends, because at the time we were in this little musician thing and whatever. And the next morning, we wake up, and I swear to God, it looked like
Warzone, dude.
Seriously, like Apocalypse Now. There was siding. The siding on his house was melting. It was like black and dripping.
Hey, Bloody, I'm so glad your mom loved me though. Like that was cool.
The tent was melted in a bunch of different spots. There was black spots all over the grass in the backyard.
Yeah,
oh
I think the tent was burnt up.
Yeah, I just remember waking up and looking around. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
It did not look this bad last night. Oh man, but right, Mick with his head on fire and that 3-inch higher flame over the hand when he was doing that was one of the. It was one of the funniest fucking things I ever seen in my life. Now, and you know, at the time, you're like, you know, a little freaked out or whatever. You know, you're amazed at first, and then you start to get concerned as time goes on.
Well, how often would I light my
chuckle.
beard on fire for... I would light my beard on fire for, like, shock value. Like,
dude,
I'm sick of this shit. Like, I'm going to shave it anyway, but at this party, I'm going to light this whole shit up. This was
so we used to go to Patio's Pub all the time. Pub downtown in Kenosha. All three of us have.
I got a point to prove.
Yeah. The two Micks used to drag the Wop to the fucking Patty's Pub.
The Wop did drink White Russians for a little bit.
I drank a little bit, but let's be honest. When I would have a drink, that one drink would last me for probably an hour and a half, 2 hours.
We still got today.
Well, these animals would demolish the liquor, and that's okay. So anyway,
flogging Molly, playing in the background.
I don't think.
Oh my god.
I don't think.
Oh my god.
I don't think you were there this time. But Wag comes up to me. I don't remember what it was. I was mad about something. I'm always mad about something. That's something you guys should understand.
Oh, the Wop and his anger.
I'm pretty calm right now. It's just because I'm a little tired. And it's funny because right, Mick looks at me. He's like, "You don't look tired at all." I said, "I'm not, but I am." But you probably can't tell. I'm just manic. All right. But most of the time, I'm angry. Anyway, so I was mad about something at the bar. Yeah, right, Mick comes up to me. Now, at the time, his beard was probably how tall is it? What was that? 6 inches?
This is 6. That's probably like 8.
Okay, so his beard was probably about 8 inches long.
What is it now?
And I was mad. Probably about 8 to 10.
Oh.
So I was mad about something. I don't even know. Who knows? Pick your poison. And he came up to me. He's like, "Dude, what the fuck, dude?" He said, "Let me show you something. It could all go up just like this."
And that's totally how I talk.
And he...
Not.
All right, let me give you my best way. Hey, dude, he's fucking... He's telling you that, dude. To fucking... I can't even do it.
Like, just lie, man. Hey, so what the fuck, dude? Like, shit can go up just like
I
this.
guess that wasn't that bad, huh?
Oh, it really
He's like, "Dude, shit could go up just like this." And he lit his beard on fire in the middle of the bar. And I don't know, you know how hair goes up, right? Imagine
that's
putting a
well.
lighter right underneath an 8-inch thick full beard. Like full goatee beard. Why?
Dude, life lessons, baby. Life lessons, baby.
What about fire? You gotta get a fire story?
Fire, gasoline.
I got a good acid story.
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right, yeah, let's hear it.
Take hydrochloric acid and aluminum foil, put them together, put them in a 2-liter bottle, kind of compress it, put the cap on, throw the bottle, it explodes. Little mini hydrogen bomb. My dumbass decided to make this little like bowl out of the aluminum foil. You take a bunch of the aluminum foil rods, put it inside the little bowl, and dump the acid in it. And so it starts on fire. It starts eating through the bowl. It starts the grass on fire. So I go to stomp it out, not thinking that, it's the Works toilet bowl cleaner in there. Splash, it just soaks my entire shoe. Luckily, it starts seeping in to my socks. Luckily, we were doing this next to a creek, so I ran into the creek. But yeah, that was.
Saved by the
there was
creek.
fire. There
Saved
was
by the
fire
creek.
involved.
Fire.
Speaking of fire, I gotta tell 2 fire stories very quick, and maybe we should end the podcast on that because we're already at about 48 minutes.
People don't like it this long.
I don't know.
People are complaining.
Some
about
people like
It's
it.
too
Hey,
long.
That's what he said.
What
But
did,
some people
what,
like it.
what did the 3 people say? Did the 3 people give any feedback about
All
the
I heard was
length?
fucking dig it. So
Yes. All right. Well, yeah.
let's get more to
But
dig
it's
on.
long. It's
Hey,
great, but
dig
it's
on this
long.
All right. So
How about you just pick one of the best right now? Say that one.
just one,
Yeah, one of those 2 that you're about to say. Yes.
just one,
Pick the
and
better
end
one.
it with the one.
Yep.
Put it to bet on one.
Yeah, put it to motherfucking
All
bed.
right. You were there. I don't know.
I like being there.
So going back to where I used to live in these apartments that were on the lake, there were so many fires down there.
Let me just say, there was a rock. It was probably about 8 feet tall.
I was just about to describe
about
it.
8 feet wide, and it kind of was on the other side of the big Lake Michigan, where the waves would always crash. But on the other side there, it was just very secluded, where you could have fires and just awesome opposite worlds on each side of this wall. Just wanted to clear that part right quick.
All right. Now I'm going to translate that for you guys.
Yes,
Because Wag's deep.
I got my own words.
So there was a 25, 30 foot drop off. So the opposite side of the lake was just a wall of dirt, right? Huge. You couldn't see anything. Then you had your sand, and then on the rock line, there was this giant rock, and it was probably about 15 feet long, and it was in like a V at a 45 degree angle. It was just a big giant, like it used to be like I don't know, obviously some type of pier or something that eroded over time, but it was like this giant V wall, but like a wide open, more like a... I'm not good with angles, but I know it's...
We gotta have a reunion there soon.
For sure.
Let's fucking do that.
I know someone who lives in that apartment
Nice.
complex. So do
Nice.
you. Pete. That's another one we'll bleep.
I know him too.
Yeah, we all know him.
I forgot the name.
Fuck, what's his rap name? Definitely gonna bleep that.
Anyway, story.
Anyway, he lives there. So...
Cut that, bleep that.
Bleep that. So, you got your wall, you got your sand, you got this V rock, and on this rock we tagged it, and the fire would always be like in the middle of the V.
Fire.
Well, this particular one was fucking huge, and we had this giant, tree that was going from the fire up to the top of the rock. Now, this rock is probably... see, Wag remembers now. This rock was about 5 feet tall. The big-ass V, right? So, I hate calling it a V because that makes it seem like it's a giant...
Yeah, it was a good show, though, where they ate that fucking... chocolate all the way down her throat and shit.
So, one of our buddies, another person that we all mutually know, Joker.
You know what a buddy is, right?
This guy, Joker, decides he's going to walk down that fire, or that log over the fire. And this is another thing. I will never, some things you just never forget. And I will never forget this. He's walking down this log. He gets about halfway down and he loses his footing. And he falls in the middle of this fucking fire that's been burning for like 5 hours. And I swear to God, he laid his face on a cherried log right in the middle. And it seemed like for an eternity. It was probably 3 to 5 seconds. It felt like 30 seconds or a minute. I don't know. It felt like forever. To the point where we had to say, "Get out of the fire." You remember that?
Yeah.
We're like, "Get out of the fire, dude." He was like laying like comfortable with his head laid on a fire log. We're like, "Dude, get out of the fire."
We later found out pills were involved.
But tell me this. How did that dude not have one burn mark on his face? Right? Pure luck.
You know, the Joker sometimes, he just kind of blends in.
That sounded more like Batman.
I know, but I'm still doing the voice, and I don't know why.
That's terrible.
Well, whatever. The fuck? What's his left neck saying?
Nothing. All show.
So, this is episode 3. We have a new logo for this episode. Please comment on this. Also on the 2mixandawap@gmail.com.
As a matter of fact, that's another thing that I wanted to mention. We wanted to mention. If you're an artist...
Artist.
Urine. If you're an artist...
If urine, it is an art form
If
for
you're
you.
an art... If you're an art...
Please be on our faces.
If you like urine art... If you're an artist, if you are an artist, and you would like to draw your take on the 2 Mix and a Wop logo,
Take on the 2 Mix and a Wop logo.
feel free.
Please feel free.
Jesus Christ. Please feel free.
Please.
Please feel free
To us in your own clever voice.
to give your own take on it.
Yeah, give us your take in our butts.
Email us at 2mixandawap, number 2 mixandawap@gmail.com. Shoot us an email.
2mixandawap@gmail.com.
Send us your art. We'll give you credit.
This has been episode 3.
Episode 3.
Episode 3.
Oh, we're getting credit. Should we say this artist of this one? Because we didn't say the others.
No, we didn't say the artists of any of them
We will
yet.
not give credit yet.
But we will. All credit will be given.
Credit will be given, and please check out the newest one on episode 3.
Later.
I just want to bring up real quick that I
Please
only
do.
swore once.
You scored
I
once?
swore once.
He only swore once and
Like, fucking...
dude!
I said the F word.
Is that like fucking for real?
Dude, the left Mick only said one swear word in all of those 20 words
Oh,
he
I
said.
did say what the hell, but yeah, I dropped the F bomb once.
Oh, like, fucking... That's just, like, fucking weird. Like, what the fuck? Fuck.
Now you understand why I've been so quiet? It's been really, really hard. Really hard. Kind of like your toilet paper in the freezer.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard, and
It's gonna be proven wrong.
You can have a bloody ass, y'all.
To mix and a wop at gmail.com. To mix and a wop at gmail.com. Email us your questions.
We're so enigmatic.
We shall respond to you. To mix and a wop at gmail.com.
Episode 3.
We're here for